Hi, everybody. We're going to go back to the top to say hi to everyone. Hello, people of the future, in case you are just now joining us, but joining us in the future because you don't watch it live. That's cool. And is that the top?
That's the top.
Hi, future people.
We're going to roll through the hellos. Hello, Poison Sumac, Christine Salvati, Jennifer Pugh, Ensign Glutes, Ensign Glutes, John C., Chase Perry, John Sheffield. Teleprompter's going crazy. Misty Jazierski, Jesse Papa Bear. Hello, give him a Beastman fist bump. It's been a while. Good to see you, Jesse Papa Bear. Ross Richard, Resurrected Costumes, Troy Franson. It's Crips. Hello again. Sarah R., Chad Smith, Patricia Hogarty, 13 Skeletons, Ryland Burnett. Is that it? Norman Vincent. Hello from the brewery.
Yep, I think that's it.
In the mornings, Norman and I will exchange temperatures. And he is up north, and I am in Texas, and lately I've been a lot colder than him. And that's what's wrong with the world. Hello, Ike Camacho. So go to room cam. Like, Hallie, back up. So tonight in the shop we have Hallie, Leslie. This is Leslie. From the back it does look like Shannon sitting there, but that's Leslie. Rue, Kaylee, Stacy, me. I'm glad Rue is here because that's a lot of estrogen. I am going to make a mold.
I don't even want to hear you guys' input on that.
I'm going to make a couple molds.
Gregory Haynes says hi, guys. Shadow Jim 81 says hi, Alan.
Hello.
Splatterhouse Studios says, what up, everyone? John C. says hello, Drew.
Word.
Brenda Bodwin says hello. Jennifer Hughes says, wow, full house.
This is the pre-Transworld push. We have 9 days till Transworld starts. And it
Not
might
right.
be 15.
That's not right. But we're going to keep, yeah.
It might be 15 days,
less.
but still, a lot is happening for the big TW. Today is, yeah, okay, sorry.
Ezekiel says outnumbered.
Yeah, just tomorrow I have 4 Zoom meetings in a row starting at 7 p.m. Alright, this is my bowl for plastic. I love that camera.
Jennifer Hughes says, Brew, did you get the latex out of your hair? Your arm hair?
Oh, yeah. Just tear that stuff up.
That's every day.
Yeah, literally every day.
Shadow Jim 81 says, full mold, Alan. Chad says, I have 3 daughters. I understand Helen's pain.
It's not pain per se.
Good answer.
And you know.
That's his answer.
And only one of our present company is Coach Purse girls. So only one. So.
That's Leslie.
I'm not saying who.
Stacy did.
Throwing her right under the bus.
I can relate to that. What?
Crips says, how did the plant monster turn out?
Which one?
Oh, oh, good. I can show you one. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, here it is. What camera are we on?
You're on phone cam. It's trying to find you real hard, but it gave up.
Yep.
Little buddy. Little buddy.
Not over there.
Hi. Hi. No, it seems to be on the screen.
That's
It's
hilarious.
picking up the screen version of me. No, hello. No. Hey. Hi.
It's a female camera, Alan.
I found him.
See, this is me. Okay. So here is the hand puppet version of the plant. Yeah. Then you have some finger options, which are always good.
Everybody loves finger options.
Yeah.
Rue?
What?
Hey, it's not as bad as the cloven hoof.
Custom Corpses asks, how's everyone doing tonight?
I'm doing good. But I'll wait 7 minutes for the full round of replies.
Not everyone's doing good.
John C says, no sleep for you. Larry Hughes says, good evening. Ezekiel says, hey, Leslie.
Hey, what's happening?
Sleep till.
Custom Corpses says, Alan, did you get my email?
When did you send an email?
Haunting's by Design says, hello. Christine Salvati says, you said 9 days and I 100% panicked.
That was when I did that.
Jennifer P says, get back here, little buddy. Resurrection Costume says, I found you on the monitor. Right at the bottom says, yes, yes. Show me finished Star? Monsters. Cobweb says, hello, Creeper.
Hey, Cobwebs.
Crip says, it turned out well.
I'm very happy with it. I think it's going to paint up nice.
Right at the bottom says, so cool, love it. Jesse Papa Bear says, that's awesomeness.
Keep in mind that you guys are pretty close to the mic too over there.
Resurrection Costume says, that plant puppet looks awesome.
I think it's going to be fun.
Mike Ike Camacho says, puppet is awesome.
Those are fleshy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fishy.
See if Rue has anything he's ready for you to base in black and then swap out for a black bottle.
Got anything for me?
I got lots of things.
Heck yeah.
Are they ready? Are they strapped?
They're not strapped.
Then
See
they're,
what's
they're
strapped.
not ready.
Things that don't need straps.
Why would you lie to her?
I got
She
plenty
was
of things
excited.
that don't need
Do you
straps.
need help strapping things?
Fair. Face this first.
Hello,
There's a head in there.
big dog.
Okay.
And Hauntings by Design.
13 skeletons. We're trying to keep. Uh-oh.
What?
But I got
Are
it.
we Russian spammers?
Yep.
Well, they'll be on the website right after Transworld.
And a couple more that are ready to.
Okay, let me just move everything.
Full heads that don't need straps.
Custom Corpse
Hey,
says,
Rue.
email about the hair on the screen used Mike Myers mask. I sent you shots of the mask to try to figure out the type of the hair that they had used.
I thought I responded to you on that. You've asked if it was fur or if it
It
was.
was about a week ago.
I think I responded to it, but if I did not, then I will this evening. Come on, buddy.
Stilo's Curse Haunted House says, yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
I'm not sure if that's charged or not. It wasn't on the trip.
That's not the right battery at all. Take the battery off that one. Oh, yeah. That's very good.
Susie Gardner says, howdy. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Hi, Mom.
That's my mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Oh, yeah, that works. I got plaster on the Crocs.
Yeah, here's. Hey, Rue. Point his tripod cam down. Any hellos to Stacey from. Monty's Bright Design says, I'll miss you this year at Transworld. Big Dog says, smash the thumbs up button, please.
All right, if you're going to Transworld, make sure you go to the Creepers Gathering on Friday.
7 o'clock
Yes.
at the Grand.
And we are lucking out because City Museum is on
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Custom Corpse says, oh, let me double check real quick. Be right back.
Oh, that is. Yep.
Resurrect Costume says, no loss. Jennifer Pugh asks, is that a teddy bear?
Yes, it is. It's gonna be a teddy bear mask.
Hold on. Was he knocking on my Crocs? Is that what he was doing by saying no loss? Listen, I don't need to take fashion advice from you. I probably do, actually. So, carry on.
Take it from anybody else.
No, fashion's never stopped you before.
True.
Cobweb says, hello, third world. That's inclusive. Be back in a bit. Y'all behave.
When he says that, he means Australia.
We make no
No promises.
Yeah. Big Dog says, where at Transworld?
Transworld is always in St. Louis, and the Creepers Gathering is at the hotel.
The Grand.
It's
the
at the Marriott Grand.
It's the host hotel for the show.
Thank you.
Resurrect Costume says Crocs equal birth control shoes. Cobweb says, oh snap, is that mushrooms?
Yes.
The scene closer eyes.
Yes, it's mushrooms.
Scuba Steve says, hello you all.
Howdy.
What's up, Scuba Steve?
Crip says Crocs are a fashion crime.
Yeah,
Steve, you're back to being Scuba Steve again.
I'm already married, so
She really likes this cabin. So.
right. She's in it for the real estate.
Cobweb says, never have I ever donned Crocs, nor will I.
I'm in the same
Never say
boat.
never.
They're
You say that.
ridiculously comfortable.
Norman Vincent says, what is the mask with the red hat?
Oh, that is the Human Genome Project.
If we want to throw
Actually, there's a contest on Patreon right now to name the gnome.
There is?
At some point, then I feel put that on.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Big Dog says, I know the hotel, what room or area. I'll be there. We still don't know yet. We don't have confirmation on what ballroom we're going to be in, but
Yeah,
Oh, we're getting a ballroom?
yeah.
Oh. Oh.
We're kind of a big deal, yo.
No, we're not. We won't say that. We are no one of consequence.
we are definitely a small deal. Scuba Steve says, I like to change it up a bit. Ezekiel says, is he wearing Crocs?
Yes, I'm wearing Crocs.
Brenda Bodman says, wow, those mushrooms are incredible.
I'm home. You're lucky I'm wearing pants.
Not gonna lie.
All these people are here. That's why I'm wearing pants.
Hellwig Hollow Haunted Attraction says, just checking in. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hiya.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
I'm
Howdy,
good.
howdy, howdy, ho.
Cobweb says, Dan. I guess he's talking to Ezekiel.
That looks like a shirt.
What?
I said he's talking to Ezekiel, I guess.
Yeah, I'm doing sheets of mushrooms. That'll be just latex sheets. So haunted houses can put them on their walls, on their costumes, whatever.
Cobweb says no lobby meetup. Yeah, it's going to be just like the lobby meetup, but this time with chairs.
Yeah, we got an actual ballroom,
And
so we
it-
can
in
meet
a
up.
separate space.
I don't have to steal chairs from people and none of that.
Oh, that's got some latex in there, boss. Is there anything magical?
Bob Bowie says just show up to the Creepers Gathering. Yep.
Yep.
It is not a ticketed event.
No?
We were estimating about 30 people, but
If you know about it, then I assume you ought to be there.
it's more than that. It's more than that. Not a big deal. Ezekiel says they should be called gators in the U.S.
They should, yes.
Oh, there's some all the way down.
You can do it, Leslie. I'm beating you.
It looks like I'm just pouring this over this, and you're kind of right if you think that, but I'm also doing it in such a way to eliminate air bubbles or put air bubbles where I need them. Live by the air bubble, die by the air bubble.
Hellwig Hollow Haunted Attraction says chairs are a plus. Yeah, last time I just thought surely there'll be room in the mezzanine and there'll definitely be chairs there. And there were. They were just full of other haunters. Cobweb says, I'll find the creepers eventually. Yeah, as soon as I know what room we're going to be in, I will have it posted. And we will definitely have a sign posted at the hotel, and we'll post it on the Facebook group, and we'll probably post it on live. So, Cousin Corpse says, yes sir, you responded, thanks. I did think it was synthetic, but I wanted to double check with you. Thank you for taking your valuable time to answer my question.
I don't know how valuable my time is, but you're more than welcome.
Big Dog says I'll bring something to drink too. We may have a bartender there.
Yeah, I think there's a bar there.
Yeah. Ezekiel says Crocs, Princess Diary, favorite movie. What happened?
Not Princess Diaries, Princess Bride. They're different.
Cobweb says, is there a bar in the ballroom? Yes, we are.
Yes.
We are trying to get a bartender sitting up there. Christine Zawadi says, Alan, how much for leg mushrooms?
I have to speak with my resources department.
The Minister of War and Finance.
Yeah. I'll find out here in a bit. But I think as low as like $35 a sheet. And there's bigger ones too, and those would of course cost more.
Brenda Bodman says, well, la-di-da, all high and fancy, a ballroom. If I show up, I'll dress accordingly. Fancy. I have matching camo tops and bottoms. I got this.
Yeah.
Hey, you understood the assignment. Rylan Burdett said, have you seen Attack of the Mushroom People?
Yes.
Christine Salvati says, would you consider doing tree bark latex sheets?
Yes.
Monty's by Design says, what's the ball theme this year?
Classic Halloween.
Chad Smith says, I'm going to miss the meetup, so I'll have to catch up with some of y'all on the trade show floor.
Yes.
Resurrect Costume says, what is your goal thickness for this mold?
1.5 inches. 1 inch, inch and a half. It's going to be a sheet mold. As soon as I feel it's covered safely, I'm going to spray foam it.
Ezekiel says, same, diaries, brides. Big Dog says, I always bring a bar with me. Lanny Williams says, hey everyone.
Hey Lanny.
Hey Lanny, good to see y'all on the Hunters Hangout
Yes.
the other night. Hellwig Hollow Haunted Attraction says, we'll be a little late to the meeting. We're going to be going to the Vampire Ball Friday night. Yeah, it's difficult to find a night that's a good time to do it because there's stuff going on every single night.
Yes.
So we tried to shoot for a night where it wasn't the big fall and it wasn't so early in the week that, you know, everybody's going to be there. So,
This is just the year of Alan not sleeping.
yeah. Sleep in your bed. And we'll be there, I think we have the ballroom 7 to 10. So.
I'm pretty sure they haven't rented it to anyone after us, so we might be able to hang out a little more.
Danielle Wilson says, good evening. Haunting by
Hello.
Design says, oh, and the quote-unquote bartender will be there again this year, I think. on the show floor.
Hooray. All right, we get some more wow.
Lenny Williams says, thank you. Danielle Wilson says, I'm planning on making a vintage-looking mask from paper mache for the party. I may borrow one of her plastic ones for Tony. That would be cool. He does. I may have spent an hour this morning looking up 1970s like the printed on design.
Ben Cooper.
Yeah, like the Ben Cooper stuff. I may just make him like a satin long shirt and do a heat transfer vinyl thing on it of like the black cat with it's classic Halloween.
That'd be nice.
Ezekiel says it's only a rehearsal gathering for next year.
Right, because you're not there.
That's right. Hellwig Hollow Haunted Attraction says circus.
Yes. He said ball instead of you said ball or whatever. It's a circus, it's not a ball. Vampires are a ball.
Saturday is the ball. Cobweb says, I look forward to drinking and walking.
I can't wait till Transworld does the clown themed ball.
So we can not go.
Right, that way I can sleep.
Buster Mac says hello.
Hello, Buster Mac.
Al Matra Art says hello, everyone. Brenda Bottom says, I don't even drink alcohol, and I always have an emergency bar with me, too. Never know when you may have to help an obnoxious drunk pass out.
Hooray! This'll finish him off.
Resurrect Costume says, drink up / spend more.
Drink up me hearty yo ho, pirate's life for me.
Custom Corpse says, well,
Joining you in that one in this group.
Custom Corpse says, well, you know me, always have questions. So here's another one for you. What do you think of resin molding my and monster clay sculptures for slush casting.
And the corner board one.
Hard monster? Ant monster?
I'm not a fan of resin for slush casting. It's just too hard to get an even pull.
Jennifer Q says, Stacy, I love that idea.
Which one?
What did I say?
The classic Ben Cooper costume.
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Custom Corpses says, do you have a video showing
Yes.
that process?
I do not have a video showing that process. It's not one that I do.
Cobweb says, I'm sure Transworld will be 20% clown related.
I bet 30. There's vendors who are all clown all the time.
Oops, all clowns.
It might even be higher than 30. Here.
That's it. It's one of like 12 things.
No, not you.
No.
Clown.
What's that all?
I told Howard not to grab on my compressor car because it's flipping faster.
And this is one of those molds where I don't really have to worry about air bubbles because there's so many natural little inconsistencies and stuff in this.
Together.
Cobweb says, I've had good luck slush casting a resin mask.
Well, but I think he said slush casting in a resin mold. Did you mean slush casting latex in a resin mold? Does that-
Resin molding my hard monster clay sculpture for slush casting.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Christine Salvani says, I worked on my dress today and was supported by a slippery blazer liner fabric that I needed to sew a curved hem on. Evil.
Curved hem suck.
Christine, I can't wait to see yours. I got my like 3-color shifting taffeta, and it is really pretty, and I'm super excited. I nearly have that whole skirt cut out. Crip says if they had a clown-themed ball, Alan's head would explode.
No, I mean have your fun, kids. I'll be in the bunker.
Ezekiel says clown tax.
Alan's favorite. Bless you. It's fine. Things are fine.
Sally, you got any idea where the flyers for this kit disappeared to?
If someone helped me, then they're probably... Oh, they're over here. Callie had them, apparently.
No, I didn't.
Allie stole them. Okay, got it.
Absolutely
They're at
not.
her station.
Absolutely not. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yellow-handed flyers over there.
I'll never do that. These ones?
Those are
Cobwebs
super
paid
important.
our clown tax, $5. Thank you.
Thanks, Cobwebs! I don't know who brought it up, but...
Tank says 60 men all lost at sea, all of them drunk except for me. 'Twas I who had to face the storm with nothing inside to keep me warm. Yo, hell!
Take what you can and give me up for that.
So this mold has been made with very little thought. Planning, or anything else that makes molds work really well.
I saw you tilt that bucket and start pouring it on, and I was like,
Well,
It wouldn't survive a brushing.
no, probably
it
not.
wouldn't.
Tell the class why you wouldn't survive a brushing.
These have dried a little bit, so these are very dry. So they're not, the clay isn't sticking to itself very well, and like regular bonding techniques were not used. So they were not like grafted together, and that's okay.
Professor Gordon says, I'll stick with Ultra Pal 30. Thanks again, but I didn't waste the money or time investing in my sculpture.
Yeah, just like latex does not work in resin. Is it possible for it to work? Yes. Is it convenient? No. And I value speed
Forever and ever.
pretty highly, and getting a good resin cast just takes too much.
Ezekiel says, well paid, Pete. Christine Salvani says, Stacey, you have to dress up with me. All my folks who are going to dress up all bail with me. Big sad. Oh, you better believe it. I have a whole
You know who to
living
hang out
room
with?
covered in bright orange taffeta right now. It's happening.
Not to mention we'll have a Frankenstein.
That's right. Kaylee's dressing up.
I'll be dressing up.
Rue's dressing
I
up.
will also be dressing up.
Tony will be dressing up.
I'm
Probably Shannon.
I've never been to
Alan
a
has his alter ego Carl everybody knows about. Everyone gets to meet mine, Victor,
Bug told me that, and I'm so excited.
this year.
Custom Corpses says, how do you send money on here like Cobwebs did?
I think it's called Super Chat. And there should be a button.
Ezekiel says, the daughter is asking, where's the spastic pug? I feel like we haven't seen spastic
I
in a
haven't
while.
seen Spastic Pug in a while, yeah. When next I see them, they'll get a fist bump. Ow!
Don't do that, that hurts.
Stabbing yourself generally does.
Brenda Bogdan says, click the dollar sign in the comment bar, choose super chat, not sticker.
That's right, and then just put in the number 500. Yeah, just go ahead and do that, things will be fine. Don't do that, don't do that.
Tina Boder says, hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Do we have Scott Colhart on?
I have not seen Scott Goldar on tonight. Ezekiel says, after all these years, I've never had a fist bump. Well, tonight, Ezekiel, that changes. Woo!
Oh, you got the big old fist bump.
That's right. That one's for you, Ezekiel. Rose says, hi, Alan, crew, and creepers. Full house in the shop tonight.
Yes, it is a very full house. We're getting ready for Transworld, which is coming up in 5 days. That's right. 5 days we're leaving for Transworld.
Plus 10.
Yeah, an hour, we thought we were waiting for later.
Christine Salvati says, I'm going to come hang out with you guys. Y'all, you all are more fun. We're going to have a good time. This time I will not be getting low on the dance floor as my knees are still not recovered from MHC last year. Choices were made.
Depends on how many drinks.
No, listen. Whiskey's not even going to talk me into it this year. Choices were made. Resurrect Costumes says, stop it. Hey, there's Scott Colhart.
Hey, sir, good to see you
I'm
on.
here. Moderator extraordinaire.
I think Great Pleasure in making coffee with the face and some brownies that with scotch. Because it just
Hey, thank you, Hellwig Hollow Haunted Attractions. As you charged us $5.
That's the same amount as clown tax is.
Ezekiel says, thank you, legends. Jennifer Pugh says, geez, Transworld is tomorrow?
It's getting there.
By the end of the broadcast, yes. By the end of the broadcast.
20 minutes.
We just keep moving it up. We'll mold this, pour them up, pull them out, go to
Right
Transworld.
now, yeah. Rose says, how'd the pour from the last live go? It wasn't cured enough to pull?
Yeah, great. I just showed it on the screen a little while ago.
I got it.
And Rue is going to come over here and
Do it again.
Run the room can.
shake it like it owes him money.
Ellis Fire says hello.
Oh, Ellis Fire. Hello, Ellis Fire.
Down.
On your way.
Big Dog says there's a few spots in the mold, Alan's left that are not covered.
Yeah. I'm letting those be a surprise.
Things are fun.
I like your blood, Rose. I like your blood.
Oh, thank you.
Scott Kohler says, what do you need help with, Alan?
Really, nothing. Like we're chugging right along. You know, I wouldn't turn down like 2 more weeks, but who wouldn't? You know.
How much of that?
Were you asking for Scott for a specific link or something?
No, I just missed him.
For the use?
Make
Rose says, sweet, thanks for the view. Can't wait to see it painted.
Leslie, that's what they're called, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun.
That's what they're called? I don't know what they're But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Custom Corpses sent us $20 in Super Chat.
Holy moly!
You rock, Custom Corpses.
We're getting super chatted tonight.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Christine, somebody's down, you're killing me. 5 days, so that's scarier than any hunt.
It
There's too much to do.
Lore and what it does,
Oh.
and why it's locked up,
Yeah.
and like why it's
So
and
much to do.
ownership of anybody. It's so cool. It's really awesome. We like it. You like
We
more
like
stuff?
it.
Like creepypasta stuff?
Yeah.
Do you know what SCP is? Who's your favorite SCP? I love 069.
Yeah.
096.
Ezekiel
Sorry.
says, missed a spot, top left from our view.
Oh yeah, and the talking shark that only speaks in sales pitches. Love that shark.
Yeah.
Fawn Diane says, hey, let's get more thumbs up on the stream.
Hooray! I love those things.
And then, do you know the Lovecraft type god that puts himself in containment to escape his like cultists?
Someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
You say yes.
Looks like we got 57 people in the stream right now.
57
Cobweb says, pre-smashed.
in a row?
So, custom corpses. I do know someone who makes his latex masks in silicone molds. He puts the silicone mold in the oven and lets it get to be like 250 degrees, and then he pours his latex in, and he lets it sit for like 4 hours, and then he pours it out.
Really a very strange way to do it.
Yes, I don't know of anyone else who does it that way, but he swears by it.
Ezekiel says, got it, nailed it.
If I
Rose
can,
says, sorry, came in late. What are we molding now?
these are sheets of mushrooms.
Alan, can you reach me some red glue sticks
Yeah,
when you have a moment?
yeah.
It doesn't look like we've got captions on Tripod.
Hello, Capitaciones. I don't know why we don't have captions tonight. I checked the sound and did not check for those.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry there are not captions.
Brenda Bodwin says, if I weren't such a selfish bee, I'd send in a super chat too. I'm too greedy for that. That's all right. It's free to hang out.
That's right.
Much grass.
It's different than high school. You can pay other people to talk to me. And
Michael J. Lassiter says, howdy, folks.
hey, Michael Lassiter, good to see you on, sir.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, been a minute.
Also, give him a fist bump,
You also get a fist bump.
and then give Ezekiel another fist bump.
Another fist bump for Ezekiel.
It's all fist bumps all the time. Oops.
Oops,
All fist bumps.
Custom Corpus says, I wish I could pay more with all the help you've been giving me over these past few years. Thanks so much, Alan.
You know what? The reward is seeing your work get better and better. Because it has.
Ryland Burdett says, it's okay if there are no captions. I can't read anyways.
Pretty sure this is my last cup of plaster. And then I will go to spray foam.
Now, while you have that out, I should finish up that.
Also, don't have to stress
Steak
over
from
something that's
yesterday.
super close. Keep that all up also.
What's that?
While you have the plaster out, I should finish up that mistake from yesterday.
Like cardinal
Let's
sin.
not talk about
Yeah, would have been cool if we were live yesterday. Rue dropped the mold on the floor. Shattered the snot out of it.
Tank says, Alan, you wouldn't be talking about
Thanks,
Ed's masks.
Alan.
About what mask?
Ed's masks?
No, not at all. Silicone masks, silicone molds, Stewartism Design. Stewart, oh, what's his last name? He's really known for 3D painting, but he does a lot of stuff.
Cowboy says, Brent's got to buy gas to keep that Hummer filled up.
That's right.
Tina Boder says, some of those mushroom caps look a bit questionable.
Yeah, what's cold out?
Custom Corpse says, can you put
They've
me
been
into
sitting
contact
on the
with that
back
person
patio.
that does the silicone molds, Alan, in an email?
Those mushrooms have been sitting on the back patio for the last month with very little attention given.
I will try. A Facebook Messenger is probably a better way to go about it. Man.
Jennifer Pugh says, oh no, what mold was it? I would have cried.
It's one that no one has seen. It's like a 12-year-old mold
It's a secret.
that no one had seen. I was going to break it out, and we literally broke it out.
Had a moment of I cut off the mold strap on it because it was old and rotten, yet still doing a fine job. and as soon as I cut it off, somebody said something, and I lifted my head up to look at him, and as soon as I lifted my head up to look, it fell.
Brenda Bottom says, I love my Hummer.
Rue was helping.
I was.
It's shaking, baby.
And I failed.
So get those somewhere else to dry, and then
Yes.
bring new masks over.
Custom Corpse says, any way you choose, Alan.
2 fun guys done.
And you'll have to send me a message to remind me, because I will forget.
That one's strapped.
What happens on a live video stays on a live video. Not because it's secret, but I forget about it.
The old friendly reminder.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ryland Burnett says, do you have to wait for the plaster to be fully cured before you add the spray foam?
No. I've actually mixed the spray foam into the plaster before. That works just fine.
Jennifer Pugh says, bummer. Custom Corpse says, as long as it doesn't smash his toes.
It did
No.
not.
Just this little heart.
And maybe a little bit of his dignity.
It definitely smashed some of my dignity. I was very proud of the fact that
Rue.
I never
Oh
done that.
no. Ezekiel says, so Rue has the Rob curse.
And we talked about that. Yes, we did.
I was very proud of the fact that I had never done that.
Good night, Scott Colehart. It's time to head home.
And then,
And then you
dun
get
dun
that.
dun, I did.
If you could sell a mask out of a mold for $100, and you can easily get 20 masks out of a mold, that mold is worth $2,000.
Yep.
Who's counting? Who's counting?
Custom Corpse says, we'll do,
Fixed
sir.
it.
I know that feeling.
Ish. Mostly fixed, and then I screwed up fixing it.
Good thing it's a monster. Sweet, I love the way you sculpted that skin condition. Well,
Brenda Bodman says, so explain to me what you're making out of these amazing mushrooms?
they're just sheets of mushrooms. You want to put them on a wall? Great. You want to put them on a costume, like a trench coat for a zombie? Great. You want to put them somewhere else? Great. I'm going to put a few on masks, like I know that. So,
Oh, Michael Lassiter starting fights. Says, hey, Rob, Rue, same thing.
Oh, the gloves are off.
MJ, I'm gonna see you soon. Just remember that.
Cobweb says, oh hell, please no math. Jennifer Pugh says, man, you're making him feel worse.
so Michael Lassiter, is Asylum Prop still in business? I sent them a message to somewhere, and they did not get back.
Grey House Haunt says hello.
Hello, Grey House Haunts.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Okay, I feel good about you.
Michael Astor is cracker. Custom Corpse says, I'm sure you didn't make you feel any better about breaking that mold. $2,000.
Well, you know, I mean, that's how that works.
That works.
It's
No one
not
should-
completely dead.
No one should feel good about breaking a mold. Let's get that out there too.
Michael Astor says, I think the Rona kind of did them in.
Oh, terrible. Wait, literally? Literally? Because that could happen. I hope not.
Hope not. Really hope not.
Sorry.
What was the duck noise? What was that?
I think they hit.
Just
Somebody
like-
stepped on a duck over here.
Just like mannequin
Ellie's
head, so I
favorite.
went.
Hold on.
It's not. Oh no. Why did you say that to him, Allie?
You don't like mannequin
You didn't have to
heads?
say anything.
Mannequins, period.
You didn't have to say anything. You know.
Yeah,
You just kept
Kayla, your
it
life is about to
here.
get way more interesting.
You just could have kept my fear hidden. But no.
Hey, he asked why he
Never
made
tell a
noise.
haunter what you're afraid of.
He has a list.
Do you know what I'm
It's
afraid
just a
of?
bad
Too
idea.
late.
Yeah,
What?
spiders.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
You're right. I did forget. I did mention
What's
that.
mine, Alan?
Check your list.
I'd have to look it up.
Custom
I was
Corpse says,
expecting a joke there.
that's a lot of extra free labor for you.
Breaking a
though.
mold.
There was one point where I stayed the night at Hallie's house, and she put a mannequin head
I have a lot of mannequin heads.
in the hallway. And I walked out to use the bathroom at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
It's one with the hair like they have at the beauty school.
Salon head.
I
Yeah.
don't think I squealed that loud in a long time. But
It
I
was
did.
hilarious.
Jennifer Hughes said, did someone step on a duck? Cobweb says, is the mold completely dead or just partly dead? Can you go through like its pockets for loose change?
That's what you get.
I got this.
Because a partially dead mold is still partially alive.
Michael Astor says, Richard's doing a lot of traveling now. Send me a message of what you need and I can get it to him.
I was just wondering if he sold head forms, because a lot of people ask me, and I've got one I'm making for my Monster Camp students, but I don't want to sell a ton.
Tina Boner says, happy Mardi Gras and Mardi Gras, everyone from South Louisiana.
Hooray!
Got a lot of good catches this year, Tina?
Sometimes we don't even know.
And we don't ask.
It's safer. Safer not to ask.
Are you having fun, Alan?
Body Geek says,
Nothing
happy
but net.
Creepers.
Hey, buddy geeks.
I don't think that went.
It landed right there.
Alley-oop then.
Hello, Body Geeks.
When you said that, it
Ugh.
like hollow, body geeks, and I was like, interesting turn of events. Done it.
Body Geek says, the YouTube algorithm did put you on my homepage for the first time. Might be lack of recent videos.
Well, I'm going to write them a strongly worded letter.
Thank you, Brenda Bodwin. She super chatted us $5. ALEXA, what is a mushroom?
Alexa, what is a mushroom?
According to Wikipedia, a mushroom or toadstool is the fleshy, spore-bearing feeding body of a fungus, typically produced above ground, on soil, or on its feed source. The standard for the name mushroom is the cultivated white button mushroom, Agaricus bisporus. Hence the word mushroom is most often applied to those fungi that have a stem, a cap, and gills on the underside of the cap.
Alexa, you had me at fleshy and spore bearing.
Various synonyms include real,
Nailed it, didn't you,
real,
Holly?
identical,
Alan
subsynonym
Ross.
rallying.
What? What? She said fleshy and spore bearing.
Michael Astor says, okay, I'll tell them or let you know or find out either way. Tina Butter says, a few. Having to sit at a lot of parades, always, not always safe for someone with a walker. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that. Misty Giselle, she says, alright, stay safe. Or night all, stay safe.
One day you'll find it. Misty,
Good night, Misty. Tank says, well, hey, don't leave the 10, leave out the 10 okay masks, you maybe get $60. The 10 bad masks, you probably get 20.
Yeah,
The
no
mold's still
kidding.
maybe worth $280.
Yeah. Today I was doing budgets and spreadsheets all day and I hated it.
Gregory Haynes says, I just heard Alien say his reply in stereo. Ew.
If you guys are hearing a lot of random noises in the shop, that's Kaylee. That's kind of what she does.
Brenda Bodwin says, Alien XA is talking dirty tonight.
She is. Fleshy spore bearing.
Custom Corpse says, reminds me of the time I put a life-size mummy with sound effects and glowing eyes into a closet and had an egg hunt and my niece happened to look in. She did a butt slide clear across the room screaming.
Nothing like trauma for the children.
Anytime you can scare someone with a mummy, you did pretty good.
Yeah.
I firmly put the mummy in with the monsters that suck category.
Mummies are just solo zombies.
I
Less
think they're
power.
Well, it depends on your flavor of mummy, Rue. My issue with mummies are targeting. Like, I like trolls because a troll will kill anyone. But you kind of have to do a specific set of events to piss off a mummy. So fewer people are endangered by them, therefore they kind of suck.
So your ranking on monsters is
That is
their
one factor.
damage level.
That's one factor, yes.
It's a complex system.
Yes. They're chaos level.
Like like a tornado scale.
Yes. Yeah.
The Hobbs scale of
That's
monster
part of
ranking.
Yes.
Michael Lasseter says, what other monsters do you think suck?
Vampires?
So I'm going to be honest with you. One of my favorite monsters is in the monsters that suck category. Scarecrows. As far as monsters go, they kind of suck. But they're cool and they're classic and I love them. I have a whole Pinterest page dedicated to scarecrows. I'm bringing a scarecrow to the show. But they kind of suck.
Cobweb says, mummies are way better than zombies. Al Montrard
Okay.
says, sorry if I missed it. Is the bone the strength of the mold?
Why is a mummy better than a zombie?
No,
I want to
you
use
can
less plaster.
You can have so many variations of zombies.
Like, if you get bit by a zombie, you get turned into a zombie.
Mummies are pretty. If you get bit by
If
a
you
mummy,
get bit by a mummy,
you get sand in your wound.
yeah.
You got to get that. You got to flush
Get a
that out.
terrible stab infection.
Yeah, you got to flush that out really good.
Yeah.
Like,
Custom Corpse says it was a cheap one from Home Depot. This closet mummy. Tank says, Alan, what about the mummy from Bubba Hotep? He targeted all souls.
oh, cobwebs.
That's
It's
true.
because of Mumra. That's why you like mummies.
Mumra.
That's it. With
Yeah.
one thing.
Hold on, wait a minute. One day you'll find it. The Mum-Ra connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Okay, when she comes out of the bathroom, everybody throw spiders at her. Here's your spiders. Here's your He looks like a good cake.
Forbidden cake? Is that what that is?
Forbidden marshmallow
cake.
love.
When me and my dad they were as we call it, forbidden soup.
Yes.
Pouring that out was that was right.
Michael Astor says, can you put a plastic sheet on the foam and make it a flat spot for easy pouring?
Yeah, but I'm going to do another layer of foam. That's not quite enough.
Rylan Burnett says, so what is the best monster other than Wolfman, obviously?
That looks wicked. Tubular, man.
Okay, there's a lot of scales in which to rate monsters.
I like it.
But if you're going, all right. So probably my second favorite monster is Grendel. I think that Grendel is my second favorite monster.
Grendel.
King Kong is pretty awesome.
Love King Kong.
Kaylee, what's a better monster than a wolf or a werewolf?
Cobweb says, zombies are mindless. Mummies can
This is a
inflict
trick
you with
question.
curses
Am I
are
gonna
way
get
worse
hurt for
than
answering
zombies
this?
can.
Yeah, but see, zombies can make more
Think
zombies.
of any monster that can beat up a werewolf.
Splatterhouse Studio says, is the spray foam a root
Godzilla
bumper?
can beat up a werewolf.
It is a root bumper. You're absolutely right. I'll
Godzilla
start wrapping
could
all my
just step
molten
on a
bubble
werewolf.
wrap from here on out.
Jennifer Pugh says, I'm going to catch the rest in the future. Good night, all.
Good night, Jennifer.
Thank
Pew,
you.
pew, pew.
Alan,
Yeah.
Kaylee says that Godzilla could beat.
Godzilla could step on a werewolf.
But would that kill him? Does Godzilla wear silver slippers or something that I don't know about? Because I don't think Godzilla is.
Crushes
He has
every
a very
single bone in
sassy
his
silver
body.
toe ring.
Are you kidding?
And then he would get better. And then he would jump inside of Godzilla's mouth and destroy him from the inside out.
Alan!
What?
Alan Hobbs!
What?
Oh my god!
It's true. You can't fault my logic.
Godzilla would obliterate a werewolf.
No.
Yes!
Godzilla wouldn't notice him. Godzilla wouldn't notice him.
And the second he does it, because the werewolf is itty bitty compared to Godzilla, and Godzilla would destroy him.
And how itty bitty is like bacteria that kill people all the time.
Oh my gosh, that is not relevant.
I think it's pretty dang relevant.
Against Alan and monsters.
I will.
Didn't we just shut the whole world down because of a small little virus?
I will die on this hill. Godzilla could
You're already dead on that hill. You just don't know it yet.
I will die. I don't care.
You're already dead.
Give him facts.
You got nothing.
Great.
You gotta give him facts.
You got nothing.
I'm not good at facts, Leslie. Well, I'll work on it.
Almatra Art says, very smart also. Zombie, mummy, scarecrow. Everyone wins. Brenda
Yeah.
Bachman says, I like zombies better because zombies don't discriminate. They'll eat everybody. Mummies walk around and hug people? Ezekiel says, Kermit songs, Crocs, Princess Bride. The list grows.
Yet you're still watching.
Yeah.
Listen,
We haven't scared you off yet.
hate watching still counts for our viewership numbers.
Yeah, you have better taste than us, but well, you don't hate us enough to turn us off.
Cobweb says, wow, didn't mean to spark a whole topic on mummies.
Hey, listen, mummy talk is good talk.
Christine Salvati says, mummies are better than zombies. I like the mythical side often tied in with them. Add bling, dead guys, and bling, dead guys with bling.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a mythical side to zombies.
Cobweb says, mummies dress like pimps, zombies wear rags. Bobby Verachek says, someone watched the Muppets lately. On that note, Muppets Haunted Mansion was cute and could have been so much more. Go Godzilla.
Yeah! Go Godzilla!
Ezekiel says, clown mummies will be a hit, now wearing Crocs.
All right, so listen, all right.
No! Godzilla wins!
No.
So first of all, you don't know, every time Godzilla's been beaten, it's been by a scientist, right? You don't know
the
that
last time he got beat, it was by King Kong.
so that werewolf could be a scientist. You don't know.
It's okay. Here's
did
the
just
thing.
eat people.
Here's the thing, Alan. Is it a werewolf or is it a wolfman?
There's a difference between the two.
There is
Now,
Werewolf.
werewolf. Okay, so it's sentient.
Yes.
Okay. Then
So the only way that a wolfman would even kill Godzilla is if he loves Godzilla. Because you go after the ones you love.
Right. Brenda Bottom says, but mummies do nothing. Cobweb says, is cracking up over clown mummies. Buster Max says, what is the purpose of the spray foam? Just wondering.
I don't want to use that much plaster because it gets heavy.
Cobweb
And-
says, mummies walk into a room and own it.
I will say the process from person to mummy is a lot cooler, depending on the zombie transformation you're getting. Like if you're going Resident Evil with it and you get like the different transformations, like the T-virus and then the not Mr. X. Is it Mr. X?
Nemesis?
Nemesis.
Schnemesis.
Those
Nemesis,
transformations
Schnemesis.
are cool.
Alright, we're gonna do a quick run and catch up. Ezekiel says, not the Godzilla route. Custom Gordon says, I like original monsters as long as they're creepy and scary. Brenda Bottom says, Godzilla would accidentally step on a werewolf.
But that would not
Zombies
kill the werewolf.
Zombies don't have a pimped out 6-layer sarcophagus. Ezekiel says, send that girl for snacks. Godzilla sucks.
Hey! No! Godzilla's amazing!
Custom Gordon says, come on, you never seen the video on Godzilla versus Bambi?
I have.
Godzilla says, forgive Ezekiel, he's from the third world. He fights for his life every day.
And Bambi doesn't regenerate. Like, so that's not a big concern.
Mike Lassiter says, Alan, have you listened to all the Dresden files? I like how that universe makes use of Grindlekin.
Yes, I have listened to all of the Dresden files.
Tank says, Godzilla would have to spend the rest of his life, quote-unquote, killing the werewolf unless he accidentally smashed him in his cylinder. The werewolf would keep pulling himself together. Ezekiel says, correct, you guys wouldn't last 2 minutes in Third World with Crocs on, waving your Godzilla and Princess Bride flags.
Let alone all those koala bears dropping down on us from death from above.
Resurrect Costume says, lots of cursing with mummies.
They're gonna get their no cursing. We're a family show.
Rylan Burdett says, I think it depends on which kind of werewolf and which specific Godzilla. Universal Wolfman was immortal, where the original Godzilla died in the first movie. Cobweb says, which is also why I don't visit the third world. Custom Wilson says, what if the werewolf bit Godzilla and turns Godzilla into a werewolf? What
No!
concept? Love it.
Now you're talking.
Well,
Now you're
werewolf
talking.
Godzilla would so destroy a normal werewolf.
Yeah, but
Godzilla
werewolf
can kill a werewolf.
Brenda Bottom says, okay, I'm settling this once and for all. Mr. Rogers wins. The end.
I'll take it. Even though Godzilla.
He likes you just the way you are.
I never really liked Mr. Rogers.
Me wrong.
I was in the wrong age group for Mr. Rogers, or I didn't get that channel. Because I know of him, but I never watched him when I was young.
I watched the special on him. It was new.
Yeah.
I was a Scooby-Doo kid.
I was absolutely the correct demographic for Mr.
Which
Rogers.
has been said that
I was not a Scooby-Doo kid, because they lied.
Cobweb says, mummies can sandblast you with their breath or sick of plague of flesh-eating beetles on you. That's just gangsta.
Yeah, I mean, those are cool made-up powers for mummies.
Danielle Wilson says, good night all.
Good night.
Brenda Bodman says, curses only ever work on those that believe in them, therefore mummies have no power. They just groan and hug people.
I also like the scarab beetle aspect of mummies that have come around since the new Universal movies.
Yeah. Custom Corpses says, Wolfzilla.
Yeah.
Big Dog says, off to bed, see you creepers and Transworld.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Later.
Juice!
Bye-bye.
I want to touch this, but I know it's still sticky.
Don't touch that. It's still sticky.
Still sticky.
Jordan Nielsen says, hi, Faux Papa, Stacy, and Fan. Did I miss a lot?
Yes, yes. I just made these delicious cakes.
That Alan is going to taste right now.
Tina Boder says, I grew up an hour away from Mr. Rogers, so he was super popular in my area. That's awesome. I think my favorite feature from Mr. Rogers' show was when they would go and show how stuff was made.
Me too.
Yeah, but cutting away to crayons being manufactured was deeply both fascinating and satisfying to watch. That was good stuff.
Have you watched the Mark Summers How It's Made shows now?
Yes.
that they have out. Basically the same thing.
It's a wipe.
Jordan Eagle says it looks like a brain. Ezekiel says kids are asking, who's Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
Custom Gorge says, Alan, you gotta do it now. A Wolfzilla.
You guys in Australia, you didn't get Mr. Rogers. You had to get all that survival training.
Cowboy says zombies are made in 24 hours. Mummies take 70 days to make, plus way longer lifespan than zombies. They are far superior. Rylan Burnett says, what flavor is the spray foam?
Marshmallow fluff.
It's the only kind we get.
And cancer.
Oh.
Is it gaps and cracks?
Yes.
Please. Sweet stuff has been mostly...
Go to room cam,
Okay.
Stacy.
On. Oh god, good. Yeah.
Go to room cam.
On.
I'll be back in a moment.
Canada brought us cookies. You guys should be jealous.
I am a fan of the crunchy ones. However, these are the perfect machine.
Warm straight out the oven. It's kind of unbeatable.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yes, I will. Please, ma'am.
Please paint a pan.
Thank you. Ooh, it is.
That one loves everyone else but me. I don't know what I did.
That one?
Yeah.
You're new.
Give her a minute.
Are you still trimming, or are you strapping now?
Yes.
Strapping.
But she's cutting straps because we ran out. I'm continuing to trim.
How long are the straps she's cutting?
11. Switch.
Ezekiel says, I've never seen Godzilla at 7-Eleven or Walmart, so I know he doesn't exist.
That's fair.
And you've seen werewolves at Walmart? I would like you to elaborate.
You wouldn't know if you had. You wouldn't know.
True. Okay. Good point.
Also, Ezekiel lives in Australia, so...
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know they had Walmarts in Australia until
You do not
Ezekiel.
need to elaborate any further.
Christine Salvati says, Alan, Tris wants to know your opinion on Troll 2. You can tell a lot about a person by what they think of Troll 2.
Okay. So I really like the original Troll, like in the apartment. Well, you know, the original Troll movie, where a young boy named Harry Potter gets indoctrinated into a magical world, but it's all in his apartment building. Like, really, it's the same thing. But anyway, Troll 2 in the town of Nilbog. I like the trolls, and the movie is everything that you think it should be. Yeah, it's not good, but it's fun to watch.
How are we doing that?
What do you mean?
Like, does he have to be like beautifully seen?
Decent.
Decent.
He should be dribbled.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
You should be dribbled.
Monty Geek says, curious, did the Ziggy ever get made yet? No worries if not. I won't be back to the haunt until
Yes.
for my department.
Yes,
For my
your
department.
Ziggy is ready, and I will, whenever you're ready, I'll go ahead and get you invoiced.
Your Ziggy has been ready for like a month.
Yeah. We've all been doing things.
Cobweb says, zombies just sort of shuffle around like pissed off drunks. Troll is a sequel?
Alexa, countdown 3 minutes. Well, it's not a sequel. It's a different movie. He just called it Troll 2.
Ezekiel says, no Walmarts in Australia, but I'm no stranger to Walmarts in the USA. Cobweb says, Nilbog is just goblin backwards.
Yes. Yes.
Bob Bowie says, I don't know, I've seen some pretty hairy people at Walmart.
See, now, Cobwebs is our age, so he puts less weight on the Resident Evil zombies and the 28 days later zombies.
I can't watch it.
And we allow you to discuss them because you're young.
Okay.
Tank says, so was the guy at Walmart claiming to be the father of Godzilla lying? Louise Searby says, morning, creepers.
Hello, good morning.
Brenda Bottom says, Fred and Sarah Rogers were so much more than Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Incredible humanitarians that fought to end child labor, child porn, child trafficking, etc. All child black markets around the world. Yeah, they did some incredible work, and they did really incredible work for keeping children's television, educational children's television on the air.
So you don't really have to put plastic over it. Once you let it skin, you can really shape this stuff with your hands.
Yeah. Anything that's strapped.
Christine Salvati says, Alan, your summary of Troll made us laugh so hard.
Well, you know what? It's true. Little Harry Potter.
And yes, his name was Harry Potter.
I really do like that movie. The original Troll. It's so 80s. But anytime you have like Troll or Goonies, you know, those are awesome.
Like with Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yes. As a nymph, a wood nymph.
This is a quote from the movie that I'm not going to read, but I will direct your attention to on the screen.
Yes, that's true. And you know what? My favorite part is when they would start sweating green in Troll 2, where the people who were about to turn into the things they would sweat green, and the monsters looked really good for the 80s.
For the 80s, yeah.
Louise Searby says, what are y'all building?
Because they were practical.
We're making molds here, and Ruiz decided to Dremel right under the microphone.
Yep. Custom Gordon says, I think this is the first time I've seen you use foam this way. Brilliant. Love it.
I do this quite a bit, actually, especially on big sheet molds. Alexa, stop. Alexa, collaborate. Alexa, listen. Alexa's back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of you tightly. Float like a hawk, both daily and nightly.
Will it ever stop?
Yo, I don't know.
I don't know.
Turn off the lights.
Let's go.
Brent Mom says, mushrooms. Body Geek says, yay. Send me the PayPal invoice when you get a break. I'm excited about that piece.
I have fun making those, bud.
Making what?
Ziggies.
Oh, yeah.
That might be one of the last Ziggies that goes out, though. That mold is getting tired.
You just do a foam one and you remold it.
Yeah.
Jordan says, will you pour something on or in the molds?
Yeah, we're going to pour latex into the mold to make mushrooms.
Brenda Bottom says, I need some mushrooms. How do I get mushrooms?
Right after the Transworld show, which is coming up in like 3 days, we are going to put these on the website. So the mushroom sheets and stuff will be on the website under the props tab. I just got to talk to my website master. That's my wife.
And Brenda, that's actually more like 15 days until the start of the show.
Thank you.
I can only imagine
Oh no, little buddy. It's okay. He's gonna be back.
what's in your hand?
Nice.
No!
A child. Oh. Truck. Honk.
Been a minute since we did that one.
My phone's touched.
Uh-oh. It's latched onto Leslie.
Hi! Alan, come and get your critter.
Come get your phone.
Come get your critter. Come and get your critter. Thank you.
It's all up in my business again.
Yeah, you may have to spin his face around. There you go. Jordan Weasel says, but these are made of expanding foam. What did you spray it over?
Plaster. what I normally make molds out of. It's a plaster mold, and then we just use the expanding foam on top to strengthen the plaster, to support the plaster, and to give the plaster confidence for the world he's in. That's right.
Old Wolf says, hello all.
Hello, Old Wolf.
Body Geek says, I'll try not to send her kitten WrestleMania videos so she can work on the website.
Yeah, okay. Boy.
Listen,
That's got rack cut an apple on it.
thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, sure does.
I don't care anymore.
Well, it's what I was
Cobweb
looking
says,
for.
time to drive. Good night,
Cool.
Reapers. Good night,
Go put on
Cobwebs.
gloves.
Good night, Cobwebs.
Bye, cobwebs.
Michael Astor says, hi
Yeah.
everyone, got work in the morning. Hopping back to bed, so hoping to be back more.
Hooray.
Oh, those are not.
Yeah, those are the small ones.
They're Hallie
Side of
size.
the storage back there.
See how now I can really like shape this?
Jordan Giesel asks, oh, is this done for all your molds?
A lot of my big sheet molds I do this, and I do this on some half mask molds. Just to, why use plaster to level it out if you can level out with spray foam, and it does just as good of a job, but it makes the mold way less.
Brenda Bogdan says, ha, I know how to reach your wifey. If I send a PayPal donation, she'll answer me.
Or just send her an email. We're pretty good about that too.
You drop an email you like to stillviewstudios@gmail.com.
Just because I have to bribe her to talk to me doesn't mean that you do.
Whoa. I guess it's the road chair.
Well, waiting on this to dry now. Exactly. Both of these are shelf mushrooms
Work it.
because we already have 2 cat mushroom plates, right?
That's much work.
We have more than
Oh, much work is the bump.
yeah, at least
Go
3
up and down.
sets
So
of
much
cats,
fun.
and we have 1 small base and 1 big base.
We'll go, yeah, do a couple of the small bases. Like I want those, like prioritize those.
We've got some already done.
Okay, as long as I have a couple of, like, do the long skinny one.
George Jesus says, do you sometimes use hemp or burlap to strengthen your molds?
Yeah, sometimes. Yep, it all depends. This one I did not. It's a sheet mold. It'll be fine unless someone drops it.
Brenda Bottom says, for
It's gonna be a
people that
minute till I live that one down.
For people that like scary things, it seems like most of you are scared to death of the thumbs up like button. Cowards.
Hey! Way to call them out.
Cyclone Jack Double H says, howdy Hopses.
Hello!
Midnight oil and 1 a.m. oil, maybe 2 a.m. oil.
Yeah. Hey, you still got oil?
There's oil over there?
Yeah.
I'm going to his house. He's
So
got
we've been
oil.
running on fumes for a hot minute.
Burning shops. That's, yeah. These things are fine.
Things are fine.
Yeah.
With the laser cutter, that's an actual possibility.
That's right. Beth Williams says, how long does it take to dry?
About 15 minutes.
Christine Salvati says, Alan, what are some tips for networking at Transworld? I really would like to meet other haunt owners. I know the Marriott bar is a hot spot. Any other suggestions?
Actually talk to people. Like, but that's it. When I used to go, and I would go and I would say, hey, can we talk haunted houses? I'm a haunted house guy. You want to talk haunted house stuff? And then I would just sit down to people I didn't know, and I would just start talking to them. So, like, that's the only tip. Go out and talk to folks. And another good option, it's going to sound terrible, take up smoking. Because they all go outside the convention center, and then while you're smoking, they all talk to each other. And it's almost like a forced social activity because they all have to leave the show to do it. And if you have
Quieter out there.
if you have a booth, it's not a bad idea to bring a smoker with you to work the booth because they will talk to other smokers and bring them back to the booth. It happens.
It's the whole reason Alan keeps me around.
That's right.
Creative Group says, just tuned in. Hello, haunters. What kind of mold are you making today, Alan?
This is a sheet mold for mushrooms. And I've got 2 sheet molds going. And this right now, this is spray foam, but I just put a cap on the mushroom. No pun intended.
There's some bottle back there. Yeah, it's under the chips. It's not in the fridge.
Put it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge. Put that water in the fridge.
Yes, sir. Ezekiel says, no thumbs up till the show ends. Don't pay the ferryman.
That's right. We might suck later. We're actually not going to get any better than this.
Yeah.
There's also another
This is peak.
fun guy right there. The strap, not the one behind you.
Oh, okay.
How many fun guys do we have? 5?
Let's-
4, I think.
And how many cauliflower faces?
4.
Okay. Okay.
And I think I got 4 of each of those right now.
Okay.
And then I think there are 4 fun guys each.
I can show you guys a little thing of mushrooms. These are the cap mushroom variety.
Brenda Bobber says, you got it backwards. You hit the thumbs up to enter. Cost of admission.
Yeah.
We've got 3 regular plant
This is like a
monsters
wall
here.
of mushrooms. See that?
Here.
And these come
There you go.
in sheets. Now listen. This is going to look a little bit adult and weird. All right? So trust me, these are the stalks of mushrooms because you can't really mold the caps on them at the same time. And then this is a sheet of caps. You got a couple little morels right there. And then you got regular buttonnose mushroomos.
Buddy Geeks asked, how many cans of foam were in them molds?
I think 2.
Creative Duke says, big shrooms. Neat. Is it for Ren Fair or Sherwood Fair? Are you guys going?
Well, let's try.
No, these are for, we're selling them. We're selling them at Transworld, the place where we go to sell stuff. That place.
Ross Richard says, Alan is a fun guy. No sheet. I'm not lying.
Ha.
True fact.
Oh.
Ezekiel says, I got secret squirrel entrances. I got secret squirrel entrance token. Jordan Easel says, looks awfully dense for a sheet mold. I thought they were plaster slabs with a textured surface.
Well, these are the clay is really it's got big shelf fungus on it. This one is shelf. These are shelf fungus, so they're a thick sculpture. And then I had to do plaster on top of that, and then foam on top of that.
Resurrect Costume says, anything can be a hat.
That's right. Everything's a hat if you're brave enough.
That's right. Mike Terzinowski says, hi guys.
Put on your feet.
Christine Salvati says, I'd like to point out that your seminar is called Selling Drugs to Customers and you're selling mushrooms.
Yes, yes I am. I may make that note. You're correct. Now these shoes are not padded out for Hallie. You know what? Why don't you wait? Go to room cam.
Waddle out there.
Right here.
I'm going to put those on suspenders. Chase Perry says, what do you use to stick the caps to the stalks?
Contact cement. Same stuff I use for everything.
In stereo.
That is just incredible. And then the hands are over there.
And your hands are pretty much dry.
They should be.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I did.
Yeah. Hello, wife. So this is our. We don't have a shirt on the gnome yet, but once the gnome.
So, look at it on camera.
Lean back so your
Yeah,
face
lean
looks up at the
back.
camera. There you go. Yeah. That's our angry gnome costume.
Oh, Tinky Tank, $20. Oh my God. I don't often do this, but the way you're caressing those molds.
Well,
Creative Duke says, are shrooms considered drugs?
I want you guys
Would they still be considered drugs?
look at how unsure Cheney is of the gnome. He's like, I don't know about this. I think I'm leaving.
Yeah. Body Geek says, did you choose a name?
No, we haven't chosen a name yet. I'm giving people time to. There's a Name the Gnome contest on Patreon. So, yes.
Ezekiel says, just brilliant. John C says, there's no face like gnome. Creative Dude says, nice. The gnome needs to give people hugs at Transworld. Ellis Fire says, this is great. Brenda Bottom says, oh my god, she's the only person that can make that gnome look cute.
Don't read Ezekiel's comment,
I will
but
not.
know that I did.
Jordan Easel says, am I incorrect about sheet molds? Are they not slabs with negative impressions?
You are correct, they are. All molds are negative impressions. These are just thick slabs.
Shank says, killer gnome. Patricia Hogarty says, love the gnome. Get it. Get it.
It's just like,
Her name was Noma. She was a showgirl.
So yeah, the gnome will be at Transworld.
Tina Motor says the gnome is amazing.
He'll be a whole costume. Janie is not liking it. He's like, I don't know about this. We don't have the feet padded for her feet yet, so she has trouble walking right now.
Can't really do the
Once we get it, and
Yeah,
her feet are tiny. Like I could walk around the shop in those, but you probably could not.
No. Sorry. Oh no, I'm
the ones that
unmasked.
we were.
That's right.
Like Scooby-Doo
Oh.
or something.
What?
Trim
okay.
these to fit
You're okay.
No.
hers.
No.
Body
Yeah.
Geek says Hallie's Grommet.
So-
Gnome it.
So because he's like, you shouldn't do that. That's what he's going. Like, don't do that.
Brenda Bottom says that gnome is amazing. Bravo. Resurrect Costume says needs some very angry pose.
Lederhosen?
Lederhosen.
Yeah. Angry Hosen?
Yeah, Hosen. Okay. My eyesight's going, but
Yeah, he said Hosen.
Hosen, yeah. Confirmed.
I'm normal again. I just think you're well very dry.
Right. Thank you.
Where's your phone can at?
I think we're just gonna do like a big like smock shirt for him because on Tony is like he's got like 5 inches on Hallie.
He's 5'6".
he's
He
got
has
7
7 inches on Hallie. So yeah.
Creative Dude says, a dude gnome cam, attach a GoPro to the hat.
Oh
Have
my
the gnomes
God.
just walk up to people.
I know, I think I'm gonna start on the black, so I did more of the blue. From this.
Resurrect Costume says, yep. Oh, there you go. Angry Hosen. Jordan Hughes says, what do you think a German leprechaun would look like?
Well, if you buy it from me, it's gonna look like that, but it's gonna have a red beard. It'll have a red beard, and it'll have a top hat.
Body Geek says, have you set the price on the gnome yet?
I'm working on the gnome price.
Creative Duke says, also that's clever to wear the face on the chest area.
It just, you know what? It changes the proportions, and I like stuff that does that. Kaylee, remember that time you cleaned out a mold and how much fun you had?
Do I get to do it again?
Yeah.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Brenda Bottom says, I'm 5'9". That gnome costume would not work on me.
It would, because of where the chest is. You would look like you're like 4'7" with a big hat.
Yeah, I'm 5'9". It works on me.
Honestly, it looks pretty natural on me because I'm going to need this quickly. I tried to walk by, but I cannot.
When they were like still fresh, they looked like kinetic sand, and so I achieved my dreams of eating kinetic sand.
All right.
Wait, I'm sorry, did you just say you ate kinetic sand?
No, I said the cookies look like kinetic sand.
Ezekiel says, Isley says the gnome is brilliant.
Hooray! Come on over here and I'll put the hat on you.
There we go. It's Rue's turn.
How tall are you, Rue?
6 foot.
Creative Dude says, I'm 5'4", I could probably wear it. There you go. Fluff his hair out.
Totally still works.
Yeah, and I like it better actually on like a
No, I'm first.
on a human. Yeah,
You are not human, Hallie.
because it's like we're putting a gnome in a gnome suit.
Ezekiel says, Rue, do the pants dance. Jordan uses says, some people are bold enough to eat Play-Doh.
Delicious, delicious Play-Doh.
I was one of those people. Pound hot.
Oh, I ate Play-Doh.
Rue.
Just
Red
tastes
Bottom
like
says,
salt.
okay, you're 5'9", model the gnome costume, please. Well, Rue's 6
Mine-
foot. Like, there you
Yeah. I'm 6 foot, so. Okay, that's enough knowing me.
go. No gnomed enough. Do we figure out what he's going to be holding?
I'm gonna make him a garden trowel.
Nice. Hank says, Rue looks like a gnome bouncer. Peanut Butter says, I was thinking the same thing, Brenda, 5'9".
It worked.
Creative Dude says the gnome face could also be used to make some wicked chest armor.
Well, I'm gonna use the gnome to make a leprechaun version the same way, an elf the same way. There's a lot of things that it could be.
Ezekiel says, surprised to see Rue has pants on.
That's because it's Monday.
Yeah, no pants Wednesdays.
Totally different day.
I was not aware.
Brenda Bodman says, Rue is too tall, 5'9". Step up for a potential sale model.
If it had fluffy pants, it would work a lot better on tall person.
Yeah, it actually looks fine on a taller person.
Jordan News says, looking real bouncy, Rue.
How goes the strap cutting?
I am,
That's probably good.
The true test.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Body Geek says, dark nomenclature.
That's wrong.
No, it's not. I promise.
That is exactly 11 inches.
Yay.
Bravo.
He's cutting another one.
Another
I
random
was like,
one.
dang it.
Steve Demoda says, Ezekiel, you haven't sent enough money to get Rue out of his pants. Ezekiel says, I've so sent enough money.
That's perfect.
10, 15, 16. Pretty great.
Creative Dude says, put the gnome, elf, and leprechaun together.
That's
They can
yours.
resemble bobbleheads until people get too close to them.
I can't tell if you were upset that they were good or if you were just
Surprised.
I'm happy that they're
alright.
good.
Brenda is demanding that I wear it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Let's do it. Jordan Neal says, what are y'all doing with stuffed animals?
What's funny is the gnome boots look like your boots.
They're so
Alan.
much the same boots.
Aw.
Hi, Leslie.
Hey. We're going in. Let's stick out a little further on you. Oh, not the big
It's actually, it's nice when the person under it has those, because the gnome looks up a little bit.
That's true. There you
Otherwise,
go.
he looks down a little bit too much.
Body Geek says, video does not make real clear what y'all are measuring over there. John C says, if you're unsure, Rue will I wear the costume? He says, you don't know me.
Rue will wear the costume.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, every time.
They're going in.
Get your hair back
There we
here.
go. There you go, Brenda. 5'9". Chunky
And
gnome.
back up a little bit.
Oh, it's good.
You have solid gnome proportions now.
Work it, work it, work it, work it.
Is the gnome doing the Dougie? Is that what's happening
I have no
back
idea.
there? Okay.
Unclear. There we go. We're known. Brenda Bottom says they're called breasts. It's not a dirty word.
It depends on who they're on. Sometimes they're not called that.
Ezekiel says go Stacy. John C says Stacy gnome me.
Some people prefer that they get called chick nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
I don't
My
want to.
breasticles get
I don't
it.
want to upset anybody by your pronouns.
Creative View says the stance makes the gnome look like he's laughing.
What's nice about it is it doesn't really look like a person
No.
until it starts walking after you.
Jordan Nielsen says, so what are the animals' toys for?
What?
How do you know?
Oh, they become masks. Yeah, they're becoming masks. They've probably seen them, but I mean, yeah.
Here.
Were these living on the
Sure,
tray
we'll
underneath?
put it on.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Brenda Bottom says, oh heck, that actually looks very cool. Thanks for modeling. You're welcome.
Oh, this is good.
Oh,
Let it not be said.
on my
I'm not
slide.
accommodating.
Blue was still wet, so yeah.
Oh. They're still pretty fresh.
Smells delicious. There you go.
That's a really dark one.
Flap
I think
around
the
so they
lighter bears work a little better.
Yeah, I've got a
But
peek
yeah,
going
he's
on.
got creepy teeth and this bear.
I told Leslie it's very reminiscent of the Panic Room Bears.
But what bears?
The Panic Room Bears.
What are panic room bears?
There's this artist that will do the same thing basically, but way more grotesque and way nastier. And every time he posts a new Panic Room Bear, he creates lore behind it, and he tells like it has special powers, like it'll drive someone insane slowly, or make them just kill their entire family.
Okay,
Stuff like that.
that's a way to not sell a bear right there.
Oh, he sells out fast.
Creative View says, how comfortable are the boots and how did you make them?
There's actually several videos of us making stilt boots. They're the stilt boots. They're all EVA foam. I didn't even make a pattern. We just did it.
And they will be really comfortable when we put them on the person. We're going to have some foam in there to kind of keep them around the leg.
Yeah, right now they're just big empty shells.
Ezekiel says, Rue, what have you done to that poor bear?
Don't ask.
Shut
Brenda
my head
Bottom says
up.
the bear is very cool too.
Rue!
I didn't finish.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Woo!
Okay,
Sing.
too many women in the shop. It's a big
You made an innuendo and you got a rue. She made an innuendo and she got a high five.
What can I say?
Tank says the snout of that bear looks like an eye in distance.
That's
I'm in for you.
sexist.
You doing okay, Hallie?
My cheeks hurt. I'm laughing.
If you would have left it at just, never mind.
Jordan Easel says, actually, they're bunnies.
Never mind. I love the little giggles. Oh, we lost it.
Let's bring out this poster board music again.
Please don't. That was hard enough to move in here.
What?
Poster board. Sopping
Is Kaylee done strapping?
Jordan Easel says,
Almost.
Teddy bunnies.
I'm almost done.
It's almost done the whole roll.
You said all of it.
Hey.
Ezekiel says drop bear got it.
Really, that's great. Can't trust those drop bears.
Oh, it's womp, womp, womp,
All right. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock already.
No way. Time flies and you're having fun.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, start cleaning up the project.
No.
Yeah.
Finish that one.
This is like.
That is sweet. I will shut my mouth.
I have a very early,
that
very
looks way
important
too
meeting
long.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
So we're calling it
7 p.m.
What's that? No.
Oh. Did you mean 7 a.m.?
I have Zoom meetings in the PM. I have in-person meetings in the AM.
Ah, lovely, lovely.
Creative Dude says those mushroom stalks that you showed us earlier resemble worms. That could be another potential idea.
That is possible. They also resemble a lot of little peens, so you gotta be careful.
Alan.
What?
Oh, now you're gonna go show them. Yeah, okay. So there you go.
I mean, like that one's got a curve to it, but still, you get the
Some
idea. But they're mushroom stalks. They're mushroom stalks. I swear.
Body
And then you put the
says,
little caps on them.
Ask, has wet clay come back in stock at Biddy?
Last time I bought it, yes, that was only like a week ago.
Louise Searby says it's 3:50 a.m. here.
Yes, you know how to party.
Brenda Bodman says every time you disassemble a clay sculpture / form, I get heartbroken.
Well, that's how you mold. You make a mold, and now I can make as many as I want.
Creative Dude says, well, since you said it like that.
And you know what, Rue? Now that we have the laser, you won't ever have to cut one of those in the back of a helmet again.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't have to do that anymore.
Jordan Easel says, so have you visited Ed Edmonds' workshop? Is his facility larger than yours?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Oh, a lot.
Alright, Alan.
Do you want gooky or do you want dry? Okay, so this one is yours.
Yeah.
Ezekiel says coral reef sheets, too.
What do I just
Coral reef sheets would be good.
Yeah. That's for next
Good one. Good one. Good one.
That was on the list.
For the other thing we were
Now,
gonna do.
you're going to find pockets of plaster. You want to move all the stuff that's not plaster.
I'm gonna go ahead with this.
Yeah, and just put your excess in that bucket.
Okey-doke.
Put it in the bucket.
Put it in the bucket.
Checking out that.
Sometimes you choose the cookie, sometimes the cookie life chooses you. I did it all for the cookie.
The entire time.
Kaylee. It's the Lexus game, I'm sorry. You're getting red over there, by the way. Like real red.
Viking meets golden retriever meets ticker.
Yes, Ed has a larger workshop. Ed is a very big company. I am a small company. I guess I'm medium sized.
Well, you know, that's perfect.
For the haunt industry, I'm medium sized. And
Just his troll would take up half of this room.
yeah, I mean, Ed has a lot, like, going through Ed's place is so awesome.
It is.
Because you'll, like, find an old mold, like, oh, I know what that's for, you know, and just good times.
So I'm good to like,
Brenda Bodman asks, can you reuse the clay?
No, I don't, because it's just, now it's got little plaster chips and stuff in it. So, no. No, I would, you gotta be kind of careful. You know, and find an edge. You don't want to break any plaster.
Bro says, looks like an archaeological dig. And then the snort starts.
Right.
Bonnie Geek says, move her away from the contact cement.
No, that's just her.
I'm giggly.
You might have heard me just say it a second ago, but she's a Viking mixed with a golden retriever mixed with Tigger. Is how we affectionately refer to him.
Affectionately refer to that.
That. We love her because she's usually smiling too.
I tolerate her because she works hard.
Ah ha ha, very funny.
Very true.
To be fair, that's most of us.
Yeah, I tolerate all of them because they work
Okay,
hard.
I thought Stacy was saying we all just tolerate you.
Tolerate you.
I was like, I'm leaving.
Jordan Easel says, could you try your hand at animatronic masks? Maybe a battery-operated servo rig?
I've done a couple of those when I did the Demigorgons for folks. I've done some of those. I like the Polulu Micro Maestro boards because you can program it in, and once you turn it on, it just runs a loop. So they're great for like predator mandibles and that kind of stuff. And they're very small.
Brenda Bogdan asks, do you recycle or repurpose the clay?
I just throw it out because I don't mind putting dirt in a landfill. It's dirt, like clay is dirt.
Rose says, I see Alan flicking the dry clay over to the other one.
I would not do that.
Alan! Stop it!
Jordan Easel says, you probably need to hire an engineer.
Okay.
No, that stuff's very easy to do at home.
Okay.
I'm not even smart and I can do it.
Beth Williams says, we've been to Distortions twice. Love, love, love them. Amazing people. We took a tour of the shop. If you've never been, you should go.
True
Next
that.
year for Monster Camp, I would like to go.
Yeah.
Or not Monster Camp.
Monster Day.
Monster Day.
This
I would
year.
like to go get this year for Monster Day.
When is that?
I would like to go.
I'll be able to enjoy the castle this time.
June or July?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oof.
What happened to the castle?
She got sick.
She was super
fierce.
sick.
Oh, it was awful. And then driving in the van while you're sick. Oh.
Creative Dude says, I'd love to try my hand at animatronic stuff. How complicated is it to learn the codes?
Well, you don't necessarily have to. I mean, if you want to, you can code it in DOS, but there's so many other things now that have proprietary software where it's just sliders like you're doing a mixer. Look up Polulu Micro Maestro, and they have a programming software that's free, and you can play with it before you buy anything, and then you can learn that software.
Beth Williams says, Monster Day is a great time too.
Monster Day is wonderful.
Tank asked, was the assistant on that show making monsters that Ed was in his real assistant? I think his name was Mondo.
Mondo is the
Yeah.
mold maker. He's not an assistant, but yeah, he's the real mold maker.
Ezekiel asked, when is Monster Day really? Let me look it up for you, Ezekiel.
August?
August?
Question mark?
I want to say August, but I've been wrong with
It's
before.
still warm, but it's cooling
Where's
off.
I think it's July.
Jordan Easel says, so why do you think your company isn't as large as Distortion?
Because I have another job. Like, I have a job that I go to every day, and then I do this. And I have 4 other businesses that I own and run. Ed is focused. Ed does distortions.
It was in August last year, August 21st. They do not have dates for 2022 posted yet.
Mop up your own sleeves.
You were doing it, so I wasn't going to stop.
Ezekiel says, yes, Mondo is cool as hell. Had a surefire sandwich with Mondo.
Oh yeah, he's pretty awesome. He's a good guy.
Creative Dude says, can anybody patch me a link, please? I'm afraid that I do not know of these folks. Of Distortions?
No, Polulu Micro Maestro. He's the one talking about the programming servos. Polol, Polulu.
P-O-L-L-L-O-L-O-L-O.
I Google it every time. I don't know.
That's the one.
But if you type in something like Polulu Micro Maestro Servo Controller,
Come
you'll
grab
find
the
it.
link right now. There you go. Okay.
I use a couple types of colors. Excavated the cat box. You found one.
We're welcome, Creative News. Brenda Bogman says, wait, you have a job that isn't part of the haunt and costume business? As in you work for somebody else?
No, I work for the Haunt. Like, that's my day job.
He's the creative director of Dark
Yeah.
Hour Haunted House.
I'm the director of Dark Hour. That's my day job. That's my 40 hours a week. And then my other 40 hours a week are here.
Jordan just says, it's hard to run multiple jobs in business. You're a strong and blessed man, Mr. Thompson. We love you and God loves you more.
I just fumble through and get by. That's all. I'm awesome.
Creative
Alan,
News has got it, but
I'm gonna stab you in the face.
My favorite haunt.
Rilla says, I've seen some cool stuff done with simple discarded things from Goodwill stores like fans and those baby rockers like Mama Roo.
Yeah, you know, like your first animatronic is probably a head on an oscillating fan. Like that's how a lot of it works. But it's real easy to make the leap into reindeer motors. Reindeer motors are awesome, and they're like $11 from a company called Kindy's. Replacement reindeer motors. And those suckers are waterproof, they'll work forever. They don't have a lot of torque, but you can do a lot of cool stuff with them. As far as small animations.
Brenda Bodman says, oh, okay, the haunt. Oh, yeah, that is a job, isn't it?
Now they're 110. They're 110, but if you're talking about a mast, you kind of want servos anyway.
You good, Leslie?
Your timekeeper checking in. 10
Getting
o'clock
found.
p.m.
Walking in.
Hey guys, it is 10 o'clock. I am cleaning a mold out. Kaylee is cleaning the mold. I don't know what Rue is doing. We don't know.
We're just scrapping mass.
Rue just shows up and sits down.
Yeah. Watch me not show up, Alan, and see what happens.
Well, that would suck. Imagine how many molds I would have that weren't broken.
That's right. Savage.
You based out some masks.
8.
Great.
What's
Okay.
the one on the thing over there?
Yeah, 8 colors.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Okay. Good deal. How are you doing on bears?
I'm just gonna stick this on and then let it sit until the
Okay.
tomorrow, I guess.
So we are going to wrap up here. We are going to,
Phone cam?
yeah, phone cam. All right. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, you're pretty.
Couldn't find a hair tie today, so I stole a cable tie out of my desk, but it's rubber, like a rubber band.
Oh.
It's going to suck to get out of my
You
hair,
can
but
just cut it out.
I
Yeah.
may.
Let me. Yeah. Yeah. On camera.
I'm considering just like cutting my hair anyway.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm just
Do it.
considering it. I don't know. We'll see. Saving that like 8 minutes in the morning would be awesome.
It would.
Yeah, so it's the end of the night. Thanks you guys for watching and hanging out. We'll go in order of newness. You're not here on shows very much.
I'm not. Bye,
If you've
guys.
been in the Stilt Beast booth for like 3 or 4 years,
I have.
you've met Leslie.
Yes. Come see me at Transworld.
Yeah. And then you're second newest. Say goodnight.
Good night.
That's Kaylee. This
Good night.
is Hallie, the home of gnome aggression. And then I think has Bruce been around longer than you, right? You're pulling rank.
I've been around longer than that.
Okay.
Don't
Then
do that.
Stacy.
Here we're in the shop.
Wait.
Yeah.
And then Rue.
Yeah. Bet.
They love each other.
Yeah.
Rue, say goodnight, Rue.
Good night, Rue.
Stacy, say goodnight. Okay. I say goodnight.
Ezekiel says don't cut your hair. Have a great cutting line.
Advice from around the other side of the world. Good night, everybody. Go make stuff.